This week, I'm introducing a new episode segment, a quick update on a piece of news from the writing and publishing industries, courtesy of Jane Friedman and her great email newsletter, The Hot Sheet. You'll also find these excerpts on the Indie Author YouTube channel in the playlist News from the Hot Sheet. This week's update appears in the October 12, 2022 issue of the newsletter under the headline, Authors Accuse Publishers, Among Others, of Undermining Libraries. Since early 2020, tensions have swelled between big publishers and libraries. Partly, this is due to an ongoing lawsuit by publishers against the Internet Archive's controversial lending practices, as well as library advocates fighting for state laws to make digital lending reasonable and fair in their eyes. For better or worse, the legal winds have not been blowing in favor of the libraries. In an effort that appears to be designed to garner more public support for libraries, a group of authors has written an open letter that accuses publishers and trade associations of putting shareholder profits before the common good. Many major authors and celebrities, including Neil Gaiman, Cory Doctorow, Chuck Wendig, and Amanda Palmer, have signed on. In response, the Association of American Publishers, or AAP, and the Authors Guild released their own statements. The AAP's statement refers to the letter's claim as disinformation, and the Authors Guild says that some authors who signed the letter were misled. Unfortunately, both sides have been publicly demonizing the other without much interest in understanding or compromise. In a recent webinar hosted by the Digital Public Library of America, librarian advocates discussed the various battles underway in regard to digital lending and how libraries might modify their legal arguments to win in court. The Macmillan embargo, which restricted digital lending of new releases in a manner the industry had never seen before, remains a grave betrayal in the minds of librarians, despite Macmillan abandoning the policy. For librarians, a fair digital lending policy means offering more than one licensing option, especially if that one option expires and requires repurchase, and offering a one-at-a-time perpetual model so that libraries don't have to renew licenses for titles they wish to preserve indefinitely. And that was from the October 12th issue of Jane Friedman's The Hot Sheet. Huge thanks to Jane for giving me the okay to share that with you. And if you'd like to see more from The Hot Sheet, just go to hotsheetpub.com to subscribe.